Following the signs. Welcome in. This is a collective message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You'll know pretty quickly if it's aligning with you. I'm connecting with someone who everything's starting to, let's just say you've arrived, okay? We've pulled the North Node card. Now, that's all about your life's purpose. The North Node represents what you're growing into, and whatever zodiac sign, house, or aspect is indicating, the spiritual lessons for your own growth. Where you've currently arrived at, you're in a position, whoever I'm connecting with right now, where you've learned a lot through your experiences and through, what life has, the journey you've been on currently. Where you're shifting into now, things are starting to align and really open up for you with your actual life purpose, right? You've been in a space of really, living in what you've already known. Now, a lot of you have been putting in a lot of effort into that inner dynamic where you are self-evolving and growing into yourself in many ways. You've probably made many cuts in your life. You're at a point. Someone could be in their 40s. You're at a point where, you know what you do and don't want. And there's been a lot that's breaking away, especially in this year, that shedding the year of the snake. You've really outgrown a lot in your life. So you could find yourself right now, you're really aligning with people that you feel like you already know. For some of you, this could be instantaneous connections with a somewhat karmic degree, but not always in that evil aspect. It's more so the people you are really meeting right now are providing you with learning growth and information on the trajectory of where you're actually heading. Things could really feel like there's a lot of newness happening for you. And whatever creative projects that you are entering into now, these are all honing in on skills that are very vital to the direction you're heading. Now, if we think about that North Node, like for some of you, so the North Node is currently in Pisces with the South Node in Virgo. Maybe this is your natal North Node, which could primal time for you to really be embracing this energy. I'm going to use those signs as the example here. So we have, you're in a time where that North Node in Pisces is really calling you to use those intuitive skills that you have and working in a way that isn't always seen. If we go back to Virgo is a very opposite of Pisces in the sense of it's, what you can see, structure, methodical organizational skills. And a lot of you could really have these skills that you have been, probably moved through a lot of this current life in that energy of being the organizer, being very practical, being very, there's a lot of careful consideration into the planning of obtaining things in life. Whereas now, it's more about releasing that control and allowing it to happen on a more spiritual level, on an essence of the things that you can't always see, and having to work from that space of trust. So wherever your North Node is, again, I'll use myself as an example here. I am a North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. I've come into this world really doing relationships and wanting to be that for other people, whereas my path and where I'm currently heading is more of a solo journey. And it has required a lot of reminder that, putting into relationships isn't actually what I'm here to do. However, those skills are such ones that are really allowing me to be able to navigate relationships with others. Wherever this is going for you right now, this is really indicating what is growing into that larger unknown for you. It is going to feel very unfamiliar. It could feel somewhat foreign or not right because you're very used to doing things in a certain way. But this energy is really calling you to embrace what is unknown and stepping into that. You could find that things start developing really quickly for you, but luck is on your side here. It's important to remember that. Any karmic lessons learned and processed bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. So you could find yourself really seeing through shit before it is allowed to actually play out. This could be, preventing a lot of dead ends for you as well. You could find that maybe a job ends really quite swiftly, but then you find yourself in a much more profitable position. You could also find that your finances are starting to increase. Whatever this means for you, there could be a lot of new happening, and it's that adjustment to the new happening. But also 555 on the clock, there is massive change that could be occurring for you right now. And some of it is going to feel very unfamiliar and have you wanting to go back to previous ways of being, previous ways of doing, previous environments. But because so much growth has happened for you now, you will find that these situations are just not giving. They don't give anymore, and you have outgrown a lot. Let's get a fairy oracle. Let's see what more light can be shed on this situation. What is this North Node? Life purpose representing for you right now. Call you to have a deep breath and really allow yourself and my energy to intermingle, and let's see if I can give you some advice, whatever you're looking for today. So what is going on for this collective? What does this situation relate to with the North Node? Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. For a lot of you, this is something that energetically you have been screaming at spirit. Bring me the new, bring me the change. I'm done. All those little mutters under your breath don't go unheard with the universe. You could also find that you're very much in a position now to be vocal with what you want. And, this could also be like sharing when you're not doing so great, or really allowing people to know where you're at. Like, I'm just not feeling that at the moment. But I feel like this is, whatever is opening up for you right now, this is something that you have asked for. This is the change that you've been wanting to see in your life. What is going on around you right now? What is in your proximity? The moon, yeah. Intuition is very, very high right now. Could be feeling very connected with yourself, and also really honoring those parts of yourself. Someone is like, you could really be taking your time in the morning, caring about how you look, caring about what you consume, and also in what you share as well. There's a lot that you could be keeping to yourself. Someone could be 32, could be, enhancing your psychic and intuitive capabilities at this time. Anything more from this deck? The snake. Could be feeling just like your current environment, that there's a lack of trust in it, a lack of trust in those around you. And some of you are getting this intuitive nudge, getting a feeling. The snake can be, deception. Those around you that are a little misleading, and very tempting also. Someone around you is really presenting themselves, I'm hearing actions speak louder than words. So it's like something this person is doing and what they're saying are two very different things. The Anchor. Someone could feel very stuck in place at the moment, like there's no escaping what is happening around you. I mean, this could be, you're in a position where you have to see this person every day. This could be a work work environment. There could be a lot of gossip and a lot of idle chit chat, but also like this person is quite superficial, and I feel whoever I'm connecting with here, you to be very deep. There's something that you're seeing through this, but there's also there's a rigidity here where you're kind of stuck in place at the moment. It could also be, you've got quite a strong connection to your intuition and to, the universe, to source. Let's see, it's going to be a little different for all of you here. This could be someone that you're really needing to be quite direct with and firm with. Let's get some Lightseers Tarot here. Could be asking for a sign. Someone's been asking for a sign from the universe regarding a person or a situation. So what is the snake here for this collective? Okay, who is the snake? What is the snake? Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. There's been like a lack of recognition for, someone who's quite unstable. Someone that could be not doing so great. Also someone that hasn't got a very good reputation here. Now, this could be in how they relate with other people, in the type of work that they do, or even just their overall being. There's the Six of Wands here. Strength in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Someone could be dealing with a Leo or an air sign, Aquarius. But this is like someone that's very confused by their own strength even. Or it's like someone that's very much, someone could be very much like they identify as their weaknesses. Someone that's quite in victim mode a lot of the time, quite confused, might be overly fixates on negativity or negative thought patterns. This could be someone that suffers mentally in a lot of ways. Who is this King of Swords in the reverse to you? King of Wands. This could be someone quite attractive. This might be someone that, to be quite overly confident as well. Four of Cups in the reverse. This could be someone that maybe overlooked you, or you turned down even. Or this is someone that you make time for or consider. So what is this situation? How does this affect the collective? We've got the Devil and we've got Judgment. This is something that feels very, very restricting. And you could be feeling like, you've got no choice but to surrender to something, like something really has you pulled in, or there's an attachment to something here. What is the Devil here? What is the Devil? But it's like it's something that you have surrendered yourself to. Devil clarified by the Ten of Swords. This is like a painful ending. Heartbreak, walking away. This could be someone that maybe you've been in a relationship with, but someone who has a lot of control over your emotions and how you feel. What is Judgment here? Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This could have been a new, opportunity, financial, new job, new position. that maybe you were quite resistant to. Maybe you intuitively felt resistance to this. Someone here could be an earth sign, don't have to be, but you could be someone that's, you know, quite stable where you're at in life. You know, you've fought your way here is what I'm hearing. It's like it hasn't been an easy road. It's like everything that you've done has been for the greater good, or for, you know, to get to where you are. Someone could spend a lot of time alone. You could be someone that does have you've got a pet who is your best friend. But you're also someone who's very extremely loyal and dedicated to, you know, the position that you have. So why does this have such a hold over you? Four of Wands, 10 of Cups. This could certainly be a relationship. This could be, you know, something that you've put a lot of your love and energy into. Something that you've established with another person. So why is this impacting you now? Temperance in the reverse, the World in the reverse, and the Death card. Scorpio energy here. It's like you're wanting change, and you have internally changed a lot. You've grown a lot. There's been a lot that you've had to embrace and work through. However, you could be feeling quite rushed, and that you are, you know, that you're stuck in this chaotic, turbulent cycle with someone that you've simply outgrown. What's this person's intentions with you? Three of Cups. I mean, there is friendship here. There's understanding. There's mutual understanding and respect. This is someone that you could be giving to quite regularly. This is someone that you do feel emotionally you haven't been able to walk away from yet. Even though you're wanting to move past that, there is still a level here of disappointment in what you're receiving or what you're holding on to. So what's the advice here? Ace of Swords in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse. It's like if you're seeking clarity in where something is heading with someone, that isn't something that's attainable right now. This is something that's sort of preventing you from healing from it, or being able to take time out in order to heal from it. What's this Ace of Swords reversed? What's the advice with the Ace of Swords reversed? The Hermit, Ace of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. It's like if you've been sitting back waiting for something, or a change to occur, a change of perspective, a new offering of, you know, or an apology. It's like there's too much interfering with this in order for, you know, any clarity to be given, which is in a sense having you just feeling out here in the cold, like, well, what more do I have to do? How long do I have to wait out here for? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Something's really making you question yourself here. But it's like whatever it is making you question is something you already have wisdom in, something that you already know to be true. And this North Node energy is really, you know, calling you to see things for what they are, and to also embrace, you know, where you're heading here. Let's get another deck here. Tell us more about this person that the collective is dealing with. Who is this person that the collective are dealing with right now? Queen of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that is very like a jealous individual, but also very indecisive. This could be someone that doesn't trust their feelings, doesn't trust their own intuition. You know, someone that's, you know, maybe overly considerate of things that just don't fucking matter. Someone is very unbalanced with the way that they feel. And like very jealous, moody vibes. Like someone's very controlling, like emotionally manipulative here. This is someone that is, you know, very ungrounded within their own energy. This is Queen of Cups in the reverse. Tower in the reverse. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio here. Just like this is someone that's avoiding any change in their life, avoiding letting go of things that just aren't working. This is someone that wants to like cling to maybe what something was, or an idealistic view of how something should be. Again, what is your advice with this individual? The Moon. So it's trusting yourself here, trusting your gut, trusting what's not being said as confirmation. There's a lot to be revealed. There's a lot of secrets with this person, a lot that's being hidden and kept back vocally from you. And this is really a reminder to trust yourself, trust your own growth, trust the hard work that you've been doing, trust the things that you are seeing through. There's a lot that's playing on your emotions here, but also a lot of, you know, a lot of other energies that are coming into it. So tell us about the North Node. Nine of Swords. This could be something that you're stressing over, but yet it's something that you feel like you want to go for. This is like a journey that you want to take, that you're opening up to. Why this Nine of Swords energy here? Chariot reversed and the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like at this time that it's something smaller than what you're aiming for or aiming to achieve. Or maybe you're feeling like it's not worth me leaving everything behind just for this, you know, this small opportunity. What is this Page of Pentacles here? Ace of Cups. So we've got the Four of Wands, the Fool reverse, and the Emperor reverse. It's like you could be getting pulled from where you want to head based on someone coming back around with this, like, you know, that we've got all of this together. But yet, you know, there's the new love offer, but this feels very risky. This feels like someone else trying to control the narrative here as to what new opportunities that you're allowed to take in your life. This is someone that's wanting to tell you how your life should go. Yeah, and it's like you can't get stuck in the past here. We can't get stuck on past feelings or belief systems that we have about marriage, about relationships. You know, not in 2025 anyway. You know, if anything, it's like the more years that we're working through and that we're getting through as adults here, you know, not just on this channel, but in life in general, it's like we've seen enough. There's enough bullshit, there's enough pain, and there's enough heartbreak in this world. Like, if we can control anything, we can control how we want to fucking feel amongst it all. And whatever is feeling like it's got such a strong pull on you right now, it's like you already know that it isn't for you. So if the collective was to make this change and break away from this, what can they expect? And here she comes, the Death card. Major transformation in your life. yeah, it might feel like delayed, awaited happiness that you've been striving for. It could also mean that this puts the light out on other things that have been quite solid in your life, but you've got to really think now, these are the things that have been impacting you and wanting you to make change. Yeah, it's about regaining confidence here and regaining confidence in yourself. Let's get a closing angel message from you here. Word of support to the collective from their angels. What do they need to know right now? We've got romance, support, serenity. The type of love that you want is out there for you. All right. And, maybe this whole situation is calling for you to release it to the gods, to your angels, to your guides. When in doubt, ask for support. And the support is around you. You're heavily protected, heavily guided. And it's like this ancestral lineage that you're a part of, they want good things for you. And someone is very proud. I'm getting someone is really, really proud of you and what you are doing. So it's like, don't give up. Don't give up the hope for peace, for serenity around you, because you can obtain that at any second. There was a little quote I wanted to read from this book, from the Dalai Lama. And I feel like it's a good closing message. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. And that's from Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. You just got to go for it. I mean, you could be thinking it's very easy for you to say here, you're not living it. But trust me, I have lived similar. And what I do know is that once you make that change, you'd be absolutely amazed at what starts opening up for you. If this resonated, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to Following the Signs. Drop me a comment. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me an email, followingthesigns1122@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to book in for some distance Reiki services as well. I send you my love.